Hello everyone, I am Dr. Caleb Kaufman. Today's morning mobility is going to be something that everybody, well almost everybody struggles with, hamstring mobility. I'll show you 3 exercises that you can do if you're as stiff as I am or super mobile, and you can find whatever you like in between and do that one for yourself. So first exercise, if you are very stiff and tight and the hamstrings are a point of problem for you, I would suggest starting off with this one. It starts off very easy. All you're going to do is sit down in a chair, making sure your back is nice and tall. Hamstrings are the muscles in the back that go from the ischial tuberosity. So when you straighten your back, it kind of bends backwards, and that lengthens it. And then it goes all the way down and attaches below the knee. What you're going to do is sitting up tall, make sure that pelvis is a little bit forward. Straighten the knee out until you feel it nice and tight, and then come back down. To give yourself a little bit more of a stretch, getting that gastrocnemius stretch, all you're going to do is bring the toe up and then straighten. So be very cautious with this one, because not only are we going to be stretching the hamstring, but we also are going to be stretching the sciatic nerve a little bit. So if that starts to get irritated, I want you to stop. If you don't have any low back or hamstring issues or sciatic nerve issues, then go ahead and put the ankle in as well. All right, I typically start with 10 reps on each side. Start off nice and slow. If you can't straighten the knee all the way, just go until you feel it restricted and then come back down. Good, so exercise number 1, seated knee extension, super easy. But if you have a lot of hamstring restrictions, this is the place to start. Exercise number 2 is gonna be lying on the ground. This one's gonna be called the iron cross. You're going to see my hamstring restrictions here pretty pronounced. So when you're in this position, assess yourself first like I'm going to do, and then as you can, go through this exercise as much as possible. So lying on the ground, face up, one leg is going to be straight, and the other knee is going to be bent up. So we're going to be doing the exercise on the left side. I want you to keep your quad tight, keep that knee straight, and just lift your leg up as far as possible. We should be greater than 70 degrees of hip flexion. So I'm coming up here. This is where I'm stuck. Don't feel like I can go anymore. I'm gonna straighten the toe, go a little bit more, and right there I'm stuck again. So as you can see, I am significantly limited. My hamstrings are tight and they're not happy right now. So at this point, I want you to straighten the leg down. Then this leg is gonna drop out to the side. So try to keep that quad nice and tight. Keep the knee straight. The nice thing about this exercise is while it does stretch the hamstring, it's also going to be hitting the back quite a bit. Again, 10 times on each side, and then rest. So let's just check the other side just for fun. Keeping the quad straight, toe up, straighten as far as you can, and that's about all I got right there. Straighten the toe, I can go up a little bit more, but again, hamstrings, not my best friend. So exercise number 1, we have the seated knee extension. Exercise number 2, lying down, do the iron cross. Exercise number 3, this is probably one of my most popular exercises to give out to people because it's a really good way to stretch the hamstrings, but more of a loaded mobilization. We're gonna do this with a PVC pipe. You can do this with the barbell. I would not load up too much, so don't use too much weight, but even the 20 kilo barbell would be a good place to start. All right, so everyone knows this exercise. Good mornings. So the bar is gonna go behind your back on your shoulders. Knees are gonna be a little bit soft, feet shoulder width apart. What you're gonna do is keeping the back straight, eyes forward. You're gonna dip your hips backwards. Keep the back flat, go until you feel a hamstring stretch. Hold that there, 2 or 3 seconds. When you come back up, squeeze the glutes, fire the hamstrings to stand up. Hips go back, back straight, hamstring stretch, fire glutes and hamstrings to come back up. All right, there you have it. 3 exercises: knee extensions, iron cross, good mornings. You can find your preferred exercise regardless of how mobile or stiff you are. 10 sets of each. And then as you go through those, just set a timer for 10 or 15 minutes and then go through that circuit, exercise 1, 2, 3, and then just keep going through that for your 10 minutes of morning mobility. Remember, we need to start off the morning moving, not stiff. 10 minutes is going to change your whole day.